So, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today's first match of the cricket arena is Handsworth versus Burngreave Tigers. So, just a reminder, Burngreave Tigers are unbeaten today, but they are missing quite a few key players, such as Bilal and Hamza. How will this pan out with Handsworth, who took a surprising, shocking win last week against Firth Park Warriors? I mean, who would have thought chasing 115 they would prevail? And we are missing the bails. Umpire, we are missing the bails. So Handsworth did win the toss and they have elected to bowl first, putting Burngreave into bat. Opening the batting today will be Arman, the dangerous, big hitting Arman, alongside captain of Burngreave Tigers this season, Awais. Awais, I'm not too sure with this opening batting pair. Awais is used to coming a bit lower down, but we'll see how this pans out. We're just about to get underway now, boys. Shoaib's just putting the bails on to the stumps, walking to the mark where he will be umpiring alongside Waqar Arshad of Fairvale Falcons, who would be facing Pittsmore Avengers later on tonight. Let me not say too much. He did say easy game. Can we please like? Right, Majid to open the bowling against Arman. That's fine. Like I said to him, look, taking consideration of like batsman coming in, ball losing, everything.
You'll be fine for time.
Yeah. This last week was a bit of a, it was a high-scoring game. Generally, every game lasted 12 overs. Right, Majid against Arman. Oh! First ball straight onto the toes. Arman giving us a little smile, thinking, nope, that's not fazed me. Straight jab to the face, not fazed me at all. Oh, and it's a faint edge straight to third man, easily picked up. And that's 2 dot balls. Shoaib is asking for the walkie-talkies and brother is getting them prepared. Oh, and again, straight onto his legs. But Arman's giving us a smile. Do you know the thing with Arman? We don't have to worry about him dotting up too many balls because he can, just like that, take your game away. Oh, beautifully digged out by Arman, but I must say some exceptional bowling by Majid here. Some beautiful bowling. Full, straight. Can't really tell if it is swinging or not. We'll get the batter's opinion later on. Oh, and it's a misfield by the keeper, and they run along for 3 runs.
Power on. 5.
If it's a wide, it's 4 then, innit? Have you gave it wide? Wide, 1, running, 2, on the full, 2 is 4. Yeah, 4 runs.
Apologies. We didn't have a
Majid against the West. Oh, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Swing and no ding. West looking at the dugout thinking, what shall I do? Oh, he's tried a front foot forward defence, but he was nowhere near the ball. And that concludes the first over. An exceptional over from Majid. Only 3 runs from it. And now in Afzal, I believe. And Arman's back on strike. Arman and Awais having a little chat, thinking not to worry. I think the key here today is not to lose early wickets, because towards the tail end of Burngreave Tigers. They're not looking very strong with 2 youngsters coming in today. Both brothers, in fact. So if I was them, I'll just be focusing on getting 25 and then going at it at the end. Oh, my God. At the moment of time, Arman is playing with his legs. He must be reminded it is not football. It is cricket we're playing. And he's giving us a little cheeky smile. Oh, and it's a bit cold. And it's going to run out of chance. Oh, and is that obstruction? And here we have in his nursing outfit, Azahid Salim.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Miss Azahid.
I miss you too. I'm looking forward to seeing you later on.
Yes, yes. Oh, beautiful, beautiful bowling. So, very quickly, we've got the captain of Fairvale Falcons here. Our match is at 7:30. Quick predictions.
It's going to be a good game, isn't it?
That's not a prediction. Right, anyways, Afzal. Oh!
Everything's set up properly? I just thought Papa.
Are you going home, man?
Did you sign the media phone? Huh? Yeah.
It is the best, I know you.
No, Where did you sign it? Huh? He sent an email to us.
Oh, it's in the air. It's in the air. And it is 3 runs.
Last time he'll do the commentary. He said he'll do it.
So this is a very good start by Handsworth, who did opt to take the new ball against Burngreave Tigers, which in my opinion, was a very good move. Oh, catch, and he's gone! What a catch. An amazing catch. And I must say, I think the new ball has done the trick, troubling Arman in the first over, and in the second over, he has gone back to the dugout. Early shower for Arman.
You're not getting one.
And now in comes Adil, who did get 25 last week on his debut. It's a different venue, new ball. How would he pan out? But again, some excellent bowling, and Majid's on for his third over of Handsworth, and he's been bowling excellent so far. Oh, and a lazy shot, I must say, lazy shot by OS. He was miles away from the ball. He's looking at me thinking, what am I talking about? It's true. Majid with some excellent bowling, in for his second delivery. There's a right chance. How was that? Not out. Yeah, as I was saying, I think Awais needs to focus on retiring here. No matter how long it takes him, he needs to focus on retiring. As a captain, that is his duty right now. Oh! Well, don't listen to the commentator. Just get it straight back over his head for 6 runs. Talk about a shot. That's a skipper's shot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good intent from the skipper there. Showing leading from the front. I believe, has he opened the batting today?
Yeah. Oh, and what a shot. Oh, and he's got a cheeky 3 runs there. Excellent batting by OS. Excellent batting. That is leadership. He has matured over the years.
Yeah, definitely.
To say how young he is, taking on Burngreave's side, being the captain is a big task, but I think he is up to the task. And I must say he's been doing really well so far. Oh, and Adil, it's a bit uppish, but in no man's land. Adil's just testing it out. I'm not too sure how long he'll be hanging around before he starts whacking it a bit. Oh, beautiful shot by Adil. Trickle down to fine leg for 2 runs. And that concludes the third over. So it is 20 for 1 after 3 overs. Keeper coming to the captain, whispering some stuff in his ear. Would that be the magic? Right, Adil's on strike now. I have a funny feeling this is going to be a big over. Oh my God! Forget what I said. It's another wicket. And I must say, was that shot needed in the 4th over?
Probably not, I don't reckon. I think they've got a good start. West is playing nicely, just rotate the strike. I think Adil was obviously trying to keep that positive intent going that West is showing. So it's a big blow. That's 2 big wickets for Burngreave gone down.
2 massive wickets, 2 big hitters back in the dugout. And I must say, I don't believe that Adil should have gone in this early, considering the tail end of Burngreave Tigers today with the like.
Of course, we've still got the superstar, the man in form, the man of the tournament so far, Saeed Rahman, to come in. If the viewers have been seeing the recent TikTok of the car engine, just some inside information. That was actually his black Astra that he used to have. You could hear it 2 miles down the road when he used to rev it.
But what about this fella that's just come in, Zain Gazemfir? What an excellent batsman, beautiful all-rounder. I must say, I would love to have him on my team. So calm under pressure. He just looks so calm, cool and collective when he's batting and bowling.
He didn't look cool.
Right.
Commentator's curse at its finest.
Commentator's curse at its finest. I am so sorry, Zain. I was just praising you, and you've just whacked it onto your own stumps. And I must apologise to the bowler who I thought would have gone for a big over. He's took 2 wickets.
I think have they taken the new ball?
They've taken the new ball.
This is what happens when you take the new ball. I mean, it has its benefits and its drawbacks, but if you can control that ball with the new ball, where the way it moves around, the way it moves off the pitch, it's very hard to control it. So, but they're doing well at the Handsworth.
Was that a slight dig at me saying I'm using the new ball against Pittsmore today and I'm going to control it?
I have no idea what you're on about.
Right, so a little bit of a shock here. They have sent in Usman rather than Sid. To be honest with you, it is a bit too early for Sid. But how long would he survive is the issue. Both brothers at the crease now. What an over from Afzal so far. Excellent bowling, both from Afzal and Majid opening up. 2 overs each, and it's just been sublime. Ooh, and I think that is a no ball, and it is no ball called, and that is a free hit. So it's a free hit for the young Usman. Any predictions where this is going?
At the moment, it's 50-50, isn't it? I mean, Burngreave. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Burngreave for the win.
Right, so to my right, I've got the square lung umpire who said straight to the keeper.
Who said that? I never said that.
And that was a very, very good shot. Both brothers at the crease. They need to set a platform now. But in comes the improved Sahel, who wasn't in Handsworth's plans.
No,
he happened to come 2 weeks ago. Handsworth for a play down. In came in Sahel.
And bloody hell, the way he's performed, hasn't he? I mean, even last week, what an innings it was last week by Sahel with the bat.
He's a very tricky bowler, I must say. Even outdoor, he gets it to boomerang in. And with the new ball, I have a funny feeling that he would get them big in-swingers in. So West just must be careful here that he's saying thank you. It's a beautiful shot there. See, that's the type of shots that you got to play in here because that's 2 runs. It might not look pretty, but it does the job.
It does the job. I think that's the way OS is going to go with this. And for any other teams that are watching the games and want to analyse how to play best indoor, this is the way you got to go about
Straight
it.
up. And it's just 1 run. Sorry, Azahid, can you continue?
Yeah, I mean, for any teams out there, I know there's been new teams into the league this year. For any teams that want to know how to do well in indoor, just take a tip from the way OS is batting here. Nothing too risky. Nothing too risky. He's basically just playing every ball on its merit, but just putting a bit more power into it and hitting the sides on the full because he knows he can't get caught one-handed off the ball. So it's clever batting by the skipper here. Clever batting.
Very clever indeed. In comes in Sahel. Oh! It's some beautiful bowling by Sahel. I must say I am very, very pleased with how Handsworth are bowling today. The odd boundaries here and there, but it's bound to happen. But they're keeping professional about it, bowling the areas, letting the ball do the talking. Oh, it's in the air! And that's 1. It's just a bit too aerial for my liking. Just considering that the only known batsman left is Sid after Usman. And I do believe that if Burngreave are to get a big score, West does need to stay there till the very end.
Definitely. I think it's going to be interesting, especially if another wicket falls here for Burngreave. What kind of a game does Sid play? Normally he's been going in when there's been a few overs. They've been on the front foot. But if a wicket was to fall here, it's
a drop catch, but it's a great effort. So close to the wall. But unfortunately, it's been dropped by Sahel. And he's saying to everyone it's all right, but it's him that's been dropped. It's him that dropped it. He shouldn't have to say it's all right to anyone else. And I believe that will be a dead ball because there was no shot played there. He's complaining to me now, saying that was a very hard catch. It was straight in and out.
It was. If he had just taken us a second longer, I think he would have easily grasped it. I think he took the jump too early. But yeah, just going back to Sid, it's going to be interesting to see how he plays if a wicket was to fall. Just like that. Now,
And I think he's in.
yeah, this is it. Now,
I think he's in.
Now this is, I've been mentioning on commentary for a while now, is his game is to hit and he likes to hit, but he needs to understand and realise the situation at where the game is. He can't afford to just go all out berserk from the first ball because that's just going to put more pressure on Awais. If worse comes to worse, he does get out early, so he's going to have to be clever about it here. I think this is where it's going to test his cricketing ability, especially with the bat. It's going to test the way he understands the game and what his plans are going to be. And Skipper's having a word with him. I'm sure he's probably telling him the same. There's plenty of time. See yourself in. But you got to remember one thing with Sid is the moment he starts defending, that's when he's more likely to get out. When he's attacking, that's when he's best. So we'll see how it goes. It's going to be very interesting, I think.
So what would you say to Sid? What advice would you give Sid now? Play your natural game, score some quick runs, but risk your wicket, or adapt to your situation, which
it's a difficult thing to say, say as a captain to a player like Sid because of the way he plays. Anyone who knows from experience knows that he's very susceptible to getting out, especially when he's defending and he's trying to, see off a ball. But it's when he's attacking is when he's most dangerous. So you see what I mean? He's not got the best technique when it comes to defence, no offence, but you have to play the game situation, but then at the same time you have to play your game, which makes you comfortable. So it's a bit of a sticky situation, I reckon. I don't know.
I understand what you mean now. These few first balls that I've just been seeing of Sid looks a bit shaky. Whereas if this was probably towards the later on in the innings, I think them two balls both would have gone for six.
Probably would have. Probably would have. So, and that's why I say it's going to be an interesting contest. I don't think he's been in this kind of a situation in the tournament so far. But like I said, let's see how he goes about it. Another wide. Not good bowling this by himself.
Not very good bowling at all. To say his first 2 overs were exceptional, and he's just picked up the wicket of Usman. I just think if they just contain the runs, they bowl their normal line and lengths, they could do a job at Burngreave today. Oh, and it's a beautiful stop by Sahel with his feet.
Survivor Series, 2-0 up, baby.
I'm not too sure what he's on about. I don't know what he's been having to eat or drink. But he's been mentioning Survivor Series. Does that mean something to you?
I have no idea. Is he talking about Manchester United's 2-win against Tottenham? I'm not sure.
I'm not too sure with y'all. I have no clue what he's referring to. But anyways, talking about Sahel, in comes Sahel now. So after 6 overs, Burngreave Tigers are on 36. And have they took the power play?
Yeah.
They have took the power play, so we'll see how it pans out. Oh, and he's calling back. There was a single there, in my opinion.
Single there.
And now I think there's been a slight change of field. He's come a bit more squarer. Oh, some excellent bowling by Sahel. Batsman just told me that one came in a lot, and I did tell you earlier, he has got that big in-swinging delivery if he gets it right. If he gets that right, very few batsmen. Oh, he shouted, yeah, but he's picked up the ball. See, this is good, very good from Awais. Just see out a couple of overs, take it towards the end. In my opinion, just bat the 12 overs, see what you can get. Don't chuck your wicket away. Sale coming in. Oh, excellent. And I believe that's stopped. No? Not been stopped. That curtain, it hit. So now Sid's approach. What would it be? Watch out, Sid, for that big in-swinging delivery. Sahel against Sid. Oh, and again, on top of it. There's no messing about from Afzal today. He's on it. On it like a car bonnet. Making sure that Anwar is backing up because he does want to shot them stumps because Awais is known for walking down a bit too early. Oh, and that's that big in-swinging delivery I'm on about. Luckily, Sid just got enough bat onto it. Otherwise, his bails would have been in Wales. And that is the end of Sahel's over. An excellent over from Sahel. And in comes in the captain, Afroz, for Handsworth. 7 overs gone, and Burngreave Tigers are 39. So, captain to captain. Oh, it's a bit short. See, now, in a different situation there, Zahid, that kind of ball would have got sent straight back over his head. But in the situation that these two batters are in, Awais is just looking for them 2s and 3s.
Yeah. I think Awais has got his game cleared out, but it's Sid. You know, it's not like this. He's 0 of 5.
0 of 5, yet to score.
Yet to get off the mark.
But we all know, Pitsmore definitely know, when Sid gets going, he's very hard to stop. Oh! Make that 0 of 6. But like I said, Sid is the type of person, if he stays there and he gets going, there's no stopping. Wide ball. See, if Handsworth can just cut out these extras. How many extras have there been so far? About 7, 8?
Been a few extras, yeah.
Yeah. Might come back to haunt them. Oh, what were we saying? What were we saying?
This is it, and you know, you can't predict this. You don't know what kind of a game he's going to. I mean, we know the game that he's accustomed to and what he can play, but you don't know if he's going to change that. And, you know, if it's working for him to launch everything, then by all means, I think as a skipper, you probably just have to back him because that's the game he plays. You don't want him to change what he's naturally good at and make him play something that he's not comfortable playing. So I like it from Sid. I like it.
100%. If I was a West now, I'll say to him, do you know what? You take the game on. I'll stay the full 12 overs. Bad ball comes to me, I'll hit it. But you know what? You play your natural game. If it pays off, Burngreave could be looking at a decent, defendable score.
Yeah. You got to remember as well, he's got 1 to retire. And I think Rizwan is yet to come in as well. So it's just, you know, a lot of the runs are going to have to come from Sid from this point onwards now. So he's just got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, 100%. If I was a West now, get that 1 to retire, send Rizwan in, give both of them the license to have a free go and then Awais come back in and just continue what he's doing. Yeah, exactly. Perfect innings by Awais today. Absolutely perfect. Oh, there's a run out chance. The wrong end. It's the wrong end. And Awais on 24. Does he need to take that risk? Hit it onto the wall. Be sure. Retire. That would be my advice. Retire. But some great bowling by Sahel, I must say. Oh, run out chance here. Oh, there should never have been a run there.
Never a run there. That's a stupid run, but you know they've taken the run anyway. That's what indoors about. West got the retirement. Yeah, I agree with you, Joel. I think now there's a bit of a platform. You got 1 batsman retired. I mean, it's 8.3 overs. There's about 4 overs to go. So I think this is where it's Sid's moment to shine. I think Rizwan's got the license here just to go for it, try and get West back in as quick as he can, or if he can get retirement as well, that'd be fantastic. What a shot! Holy mother lover, this guy eats something crazy for when he comes before cricket. What on earth does he eat?
Whatever he eats, I want to eat. Goodness me, he hits the ball so clean, and this is why he is probably number 1 in indoor. And it's another one. Oh, it's missed out there. Low full toss, should have been gone. But yeah, well, one brother's retired, one brother hit a 6. I think Rizwan needs to do something here, doesn't he?
Let's see if Rizwan can hit a 6 as well, just to even it up with the brothers. But in comes again. Oh, I think
big swing and a miss. I think that was the little talk that Awais and Sid have was licensed now. And I think it's the same with Rizwan. Yeah. And don't be surprised if there's a run-out opportunity here, because I have a funny feeling they'll be running for anything. think and everything.
That's one thing I think with Sid. I think as you saw from that previous one when West placed it perfectly in the gap, but Sid denied the run. The run in between the wicket may not be 100%. But listen, when you've got someone who's striking it as meaningful as he is, why do you need to run, stand and deliver the way you're doing it? Bang!
Catch up, Chuti. Oh, it's been dropped. Majid has dropped Rizwan.
He's dropped the sitter.
I must say, it was a simple catch.
It was a really simple catch. He made it look 10 times harder than what it actually was.
I think he wanted one of them catches for the camera. As you know, it does go on YouTube.
It does.
Oh, what a shot by Rizwan. Excellent. And another misfield by Majid. Right. And we're against Sid. What's to come? 6 runs is what to come. 6 runs is what to come.
This guy's just a different breed. He's on a different level to anyone else this year.
He don't deal in singles or anything. Just sixes. Sixes, please.
What's the reason to take singles when you can just smack you like that? Bang! Bloody hell.
That's 2. How much is he off retiring? Well, he's got 20 and he's hit 3 sixes. One more 6. Go on, Sid. Give us a 6. He's giving me a 6. I just went to McDonald's drive-thru and I said, can I have a 6 from Sid, please? And they've gave it me extra large. Excellent innings by Sid.
Just a different class this year.
And it's exactly what we said as Zahid. With his first few balls, he was playing a game that wasn't him. But then as soon as he started saying, you know what? What? Oh, unlucky not to get a 6. Very, very unlucky not to get a 6 there. But like I said, as we're going back to Sid, why defend it when you can hit it like that?
Exactly, you know what I mean? And they've got the perfect platform. 2 overs left now, 75 on the board. They should be targeting, and as optimistic as it sounds, 100 from here, because they've got the batting power to do it.
What is the score, if I may ask?
70, is that 2?
Yes, that'll be
77.
2. So 77 after 10. 2 overs remaining.
11 deliveries to go.
11 deliveries to
Can they
go.
get to that 100 mark?
It'll be very good if they can. Oh, what a shot by Rizwan. Excellent shot by Rizwan there. But I must say, the first 6 overs of Handsworth were excellent. After that, it's been quite poor, to be honest with you. They've chucked it away. They had an excellent start. What a shot. But straight to the field and Majid, some excellent fielding. He 100% wants to go on Cricket Arena TikTok. Don't worry, Majid, we'll put you there today. Afros, 2 West. Oh, what a shot. Cheeky shot there. But that kind of ball, I'll just be going for it now. You've got one more batsman retired. Just go for everything, run for everything now. I think that will be my plan. Run, hit, run, hit. But just don't miss.
Don't miss, that's the one thing. I think a lot of batsmen tend to misinterpret when you say you've got the license. It doesn't necessarily mean try to swing off your hips. It just basically means don't take up dot balls in these kind of situations.
100%.
Hurt you. Even if it's hitting the walls for 1s, 2s, as long as you're making that scoreboard tick every single ball, that's what license means, not just 6s every ball. See, just like that, that's all you have to do. The 6s will come, there will be a bad ball in the over somewhere, and you've just got to pounce on it.
You're too far behind, innit? You're behind, yeah.
What's the time?
84, last over.
27.
Yeah, and where's it's the last over now.
Last over.
So it's the last over and it's Majid to bowl the last over.
16 to get to 100.
So they're on 84 runs. Excellent, excellent innings by Awais and Sid. Exactly what they needed. Dot ball. And I think there is pressure on Rizwan now because he knows that there's another batsman retired who is the almighty Sid. What to do now, Rizwan? Hit a 6. Go on. Oh, he's bowled him. He has bowled him. Excellent bowling from Majid. Another point to ask you, Majid had 1 over left. Maybe when they were scoring a bit too much in the middle overs, bring Majid on for his final over.
Yeah, why not? I mean, if you're in a situation where you're on the back foot, bring your best bowlers on to try and contain it a bit. So it might have been a good idea to bring him on earlier on, but nevertheless, look, what's done is done. Majid's just got to focus on getting 4 deliveries right here, and he's up against bloody hell. He's up against a beast right now. How is this going to end up? Oh,
Hold him.
Never mind, he's got it.
The beast has been shackled and sent away to prison.
Oh, God. You know what, that could have been very desperate. I mean, don't get it twisted. I mean, Awais is still there as well. He can hit the balls with just as much power, so it's not over.
But it's been an excellent over from Majid. Dot ball, wicket. He is on a hat-trick here. How is a hat-trick planning out?
It's a hat-trick.
Hat-trick ball. Oh! Unlucky.
Ooh, very close.
Very well played out.
close.
But I must just say, an exceptional spell here from Majid. Given that there is 2 balls left, hopefully we'll see what happens in these last 2 balls. But excellent bowling from Majid today. Oh, slower ball. It is a wide, but is it needed? You've been bowling such good line and length. You've been getting them Yorker lengths. Just keep doing it. Don't change nothing. Because now you've just been giving them an extra run, extra ball, and maybe this ball will be sent. Nope. It's another under the bat to see. Why try slow balls when you got that beautiful Yorker?
Yeah. If something's working for you, just keep going with it. Unless unless it goes for a boundary, then change it up. But if he's nailing them Yorkers here, absolutely nailing them.
So this final delivery, Majid running in, and it is a 6. What an innings by Awais! What an innings! I must say, Awais Ishfaq, take your hat off, son. You haven't got a hat on, but honestly, 36 from 29 balls. Some may look at it and think, you know what, that's a bit too slow. But no, he went in there opening. Few wickets fell earlier. He stood there, he stood tall, he stood strong as a captain, a young captain, I must say, and he has batted exceptionally. A long help with Sid, exceptional yet again. Apologies, Awais Ishfaq, not